Supposed Gloves here, and today we're going to be doing another music theory exercise. This time we're looking at chord progressions. I've given you, in this case, several chord progressions already. So you see above each one, there are the chord progressions. And let's go to the example page. So that was the answer page. That'll be included in the description. But you see there are several chord progression exercises that you just need to write out in half notes. So you're just going to write these out, and I picked a key for you using key signature. So you have to use the key signature to create the progression in half notes. And then I want you to add sevenths. Listen to the progression and see where you think a major 7 could be used. Remember that you can only make a major 7th chord if you have a major chord to start. So you can only do it on chords that are already major. And it's just to get you in the flow of being able to recognize what a major 7th could offer you in your compositions. So let's go ahead and just do the first one. Let's do the first one with you just because I want to do one, make sure you guys know exactly what's going down. So we're going to do 1, and we're in the key of A major. So in the key of A major, the A major chord is the 1 chord. So we put down an A major chord. The 2 chord in A major is B minor. So we put down a 2 chord. And remember, we're doing this all in root position. The 5 chord is an E major chord. So we're going to put down an E. And then a 1. And something I didn't put in the instructions is, as you put down 7, so you notice something about the chord progression, it'd be nifty if you would make a little note just so that, you notice something, write it down. You're better, more likely to remember it. So if we listen to it right now, that is what we have. But what we want is to now embellish it with a 7th. And we know that the 5, and if we do embellish it, I want you to note it with a chord symbol. So the 5 chord is an excellent candidate to change to, with a major 7th, to pull to the 1 chord more strongly. So if we put down a 5 right there, we've now just made this. If we hit Control K to go to our chord symbols, this is now an E7 major, an E major 7 chord. We'll just put the little one of those. There we go. So we've got a E major 7 chord, and now it sounds like this. And we could also add a 7 here. So that's like, so we just take note, we listen, we say, oh, that's an interesting change. Now we put down another 7. Let's do one at the beginning. And we'll call this one, right? We label it because we made the change. We say this is an A major 7 chord. And we listen. And so we say, oh, okay, well, it's just a color choice at this point. And also the sounds are quite brittle. On a real piano, it actually sounds much nicer. But when we get into inversions and things, these will be really valuable tools because we'll be able to toss them in all sorts of new and interesting ways. So just go ahead and do that for all of them. And of course, this is in the description along with an example of what I decided to do. But ideally, you'll walk away from this with some new information on how you could possibly use a major 7 chord. If you have any questions, let me know. Subscribe and have a blessed day.
Fat man.